Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of New Planet Cyber-Tron Reviews. Today, we will be reviewing this figure right here, Alternators Sideswipe. Uh, Alternators Sideswipe is one of the earliest release in the Alternators line. This is part of Wave 2. Wave 1 was the Subaru Impreza, I think. This was the second wave, and this is also a convertible. Okay, you might have seen one of my earlier reviews on this guy, Wind Charger, which also happens to be a convertible, but this one comes with attachment, the roof attachment. This one doesn't. I mean, since we're here, might as well do the size comparison for you guys. Oh, Sideswipe is a bit bigger. Oh. Although both are red, but there are different shades of red. Okay, this is like chili red, kind of. Anyway, this is a Dodge Viper. If I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to be an SRT10. Yep, it's I don't know whether you can see this. SRT10, yes. And there's also the name Sideswipe emblazoned at the back. This is a very neat car. Like I said, it was a Dodge. It is a Dodge Viper. You can see this also. Let me try and get a focus on that. Okay. See that? So that's a Viper. This same mold, originally this mold was meant to be tracks, but then later on they Hasbro and Takara actually acquired the rights to use the, what was it, Chevrolet Corvette, I think. Then they decided to turn this guy into Sideswipe. And then this same mold was also used for Dead End, but with Dead End it was all black, redecoed with the roof. I think this attachment here is meant for the roof, I think. That Dead End figure was then redecoed to become Sunstreaker. So for this car, it is, I would say, almost perfect. There's not much, you don't really see any kibbles down here. I mean, you might have, I mean, this is of course part of the legs, but you wouldn't have realized that, to be honest. And this is part of the arms. Otherwise, it's very clean. Okay, and it rolls really nice. And it has that Cyber-Tron radial marking on the tires as well. You see? And the details are there. The brake plates, the headlight, tail lights, everything. And look at the interior. Very nice. You can see the dashboard, the steering wheels, the seat. I mean, over time, unfortunately, there's a bit of a like scratch mark here, and paint marks. I mean, you can repair it by using, like marker pen and just like dab it a bit there. And the door opens as usual with any of the Alternators figures, and of course this opens, which reveals the engine block. I mean, as with most other Alternators figure, I mean, this looks really good, and you can like display it, as it is, without even transforming it to a robot mode. or anything. Now let's continue on with the review, and let's transform this guy. Now to transform him, need to like open this up, take out the engine block. This is the engine block. You can see the Viper logo there. Viper, yep, Viper. Okay, this naturally becomes the gun, blaster. So when they transform this, we're going to put it to one side. Now with this guy, as you can see, this opens up, the door opens up, but unlike most other alternators, you know, this does not open. I mean, you'll understand after, because this entire back piece becomes some sort of like a backpack later on. So to transform him, just split right down the middle. And if you're familiar with Wind Charger, it has the same type of collapsing legs as Wind Charger. Okay, so you want to release this, separate this, and you want to pull it down a bit. Now I suggest you do 1 feet at a time, otherwise everything seems to be getting in the way afterwards. So pull this piece down, hide the what you call it, the magnet piece here. Then you can close this thing up. This will be the front of the robot. So you want to like adjust this thing, adjust the feet. Okay, this feet will open this up. This will be like a hill spur along with this back the grill. Hence you'll get something like this. Okay, you want to do the same thing for the other side, slowly, and do this safely. I kind of realized that there is a Viper carving beneath here. See, that's neat. That's neat. That's really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this out like this, put the magnets in, close this up. Twist out the whole spur, and you're literally done with the legs. Okay, let's try to adjust this a bit, because the grill, one of my complaints of this figure is actually the grill, because the grill seems to be like in the way. Okay, there you go. So the lower body, at least the legs are done. Now for this will be the front of the robot, so you need to twist this like this, facing the right direction. With that, you want to push down the steering wheel here, push it downward. It was previously like this, push it downward. Now this you have to be a bit careful, and this can be a bit scary, because one thing is that this entire back piece, the backpack later on, is held on by this flimsy joint. Okay, so it's kind of scary at some point. So you wanna like turn it down. Just leave it like that first, okay, because you need room to move afterward. Now with that being done, hold on, I'm just gonna like do something with the lights. Okay, there you go. Now where were we? Now that we've done that, you would want to carefully push this one upward a bit, so it gives you enough space to pull this portion down. There you go. Okay, for now we're gonna leave it like that. Again, slowly pull the hands down like that. Now once you're done that, you want to push this entire, okay, the headpiece, you want to like push it. It was previously like this. You want to push it like this first, then this entire piece kind of like slides in. Slide in, and this side you kind of like insert in the piece right here. It doesn't lock in, it just lock in by friction. Actually it doesn't lock in at all, it's just like, you know, just there. Now the head, okay, the head, there's a groove here, okay, let's see, which will correspond to this one. So you want to like just push down, and everything will kind of locks in there. Then you want to push down the hands like this. Then kind of like you need to like there, put the wheels to the side so that there, something like this. So the wheels, it's up to you how you want to put it, but the instruction shows it like this, you know, like the the wheels to be on the side, and it kind of gives this as a some sort of like a arm shield kind of thing. It's kind of lame, but it's there. I can also put it to the back, I think, but you need to really. I try to not to move this thing too much because it can be quite scary at some point. Okay, and just leave the wheel at the back like this, and this you can just leave it like that. There. I think I'm probably gonna leave it like that. The side mirrors is up to you whether you want to fold it like this or you want to just leave it out there. Okay. On this side we will hold the hand a bit, and voila, the hands, something like this. So finally, the back piece, this will be like a behind, like a butt skirt or something. This one you slowly collapse it to the back and becomes like a backpack. Is an empty backpack. It kind of works like as if these two are the shoulder cannons or something. But otherwise, there you have it. Sideswipe. Yeah, try to adjust the legs a bit. Kind of like he's standing slanted to one side. Oops. Normally he doesn't have any problem standing. Just nice. Now, as for the guns, unlike some other alternators figure, there's no tab here, meaning there's no corresponding holes there. So it means that you can just like slot in. You can hold in whichever hands you want, just like this. Okay. Now for size comparison, here he is with Wolf for Cyber-Tron, Optimus Prime on the Generations line. He's basically a Voyager class figure. Okay. Now for the articulation, the head is on the ball joint. Let's take a look at the head. There you go. Very nice, very detailed. Okay. The arms rotate at the shoulder like this. And then this part swings outward, all the way up, down, like this. Then it rotates at the arms here. It bends, the elbow bends 90 degrees. Just rotate. And just like most other alternators, the fingers rotate. The pointing finger as well as the other three move simultaneously, and the thumbs are locked in. Then there is the waist joint, but the back skirt kind of like bump into everything at the back here. The legs rotate here, and then there's a knee joint, but unfortunately the engine piece, I mean the chassis here, kind of blocks the movement, and the feet are on extended ball joint, and of course the heel spur, so it can stand quite well, no problem, no issues at all. Very nice. Now to transform him back to his vehicle mode, again you have to be like very careful. Again, this one you want to slowly extend it outward like that to give you the room to move. Take this one out. There you go. Yeah, like give way like this, so that the arms there's room for the arms to move. There you go. The head, you wanna like hide it there. Like this. Do for the other arms as well. Be very careful while doing that. There you go. Now, once you've done that, you see this here. You want to turn this around like this, so the screws are facing this way. There's a reason for that. Now that you've done that, you want to put the hands this way. Actually, you have to put it this way. Yeah, this is how you do it. So let me show it to you again. Close the fist, bend it this way. So now you have these guys ready, like this, and this. Kind of like align this properly. Then this whole contraption moves up to cover. Okay, now before you completely close this up, you want to like move the door piece to its proper position. Okay, just leave it there first. Make sure you push open this, pull up the steering wheel. Now, after all is aligned, you want to like slowly edge this up, and it closes. And you know you're doing it right because this slot you can only see this. So yeah, the transformation is a bit clean. Then see this hole here, that hole and this tap it together. Do the same thing with the back, with the other side. Now once you've done that, I'm gonna leave it like that for a while. Turn the waist around. Probably need to do that sooner, because you need enough leeway here to move it around. There you go. Okay. Now for the wheels, for the legs, you need to open this up slowly. Okay, then you want to collapse the legs inward. Now before you do that, you need to pull out the magnet, and you see this this groove, it goes like that. And while you're doing that, you need to align the grill so that it's okay, and then the heel spur goes down here. So repeat the process with the other side. I'll show you this again. Hopefully you can catch it at the right angle with the camera. There you go. So next you want to like collapse the legs on the side. Collapse legs so that you can join these two halves together. Collapse it. Now once you've done that, if you notice, this will peg into here. So you need to align it, wedge it slowly. It kind of hooks on there. You need to align all the panels. And oops. And do the same thing on this side as well. And then once you align everything properly, you shouldn't have a problem of getting him back to his car mode. Now finally, now that everything is in order, you just open this up, the engine compartment. Now this, you need to turn this in. Now if you notice, there are two tabs here. This corresponds to the two tabs. I don't know if you can see this. In the inner leg. There's one here, one here. So you need to align. You need to slowly align and wedge this thing in. Make sure it taps together. Because once it does, kind of like, oh yeah, and this handle right here, you need to go to that hole right there. So it's everything, align everything properly, lock everything in place, close this up, voila. There you have it. Sideswipe in all its glory. I like this mode. I mean, I like Sideswipe in general. Okay, and then as compared to the S2000, Honda S2000, the Wing Charger, this guy is a little bit big. But I think in all grand scheme of things, yeah, it works. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please give this video a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.